When life broke through its half drowse in the plant that feels and suffers but cannot move or cry, in beast and in winged birds and thinking man, it made of the heart's rhythm its music's beat. It forced the unconscious tissues to awake and ask for happiness and earn the pang and thrill with pleasure and laughter of brief delight and quiver with pain and crave for ecstasy.
So we're seeing that life is breaking through here. We've already heard that this world's senseless beauty mirrors God's delight. So it's mirroring God's delight. And that rapture smile is even secret everywhere. It's in the wind's breath, it's in the sap of a tree, and it is, of course, in leaves and flowers. But now he tells us that when life broke through its half drowse, half sleepiness in the plant, but the plant, then he tells us also that the plant feels and it suffers, but it cannot move or cry. It's fixed in its place. But in beast and in winged bird, how beautiful, and thinking man, it made of the heart's rhythm its music's beat. It even forced the unconscious tissues to awake.
Mhm.
And it forced them to ask for happiness and earn the pang and thrill with pleasure and laughter of brief delight. Notice he says brief delight. And quiver, that's tremble with pain and crave wanting so much intense desire for ecstasy. So this is that canto we are in, and we're seeing that here life is breaking through this half sleepiness in the plant. And he tells us about the plant, he tells us about the beast and winged bird, but he also tells us about thinking man. So in all of these, in the beast, in the bird, in the plant, it made of the heart's rhythm its music's beat. And then, of course, it forced the unconscious tissues to awake and to ask for happiness and earn the pain, earn the pang. Pang, you see, a sudden sharp spasm of pain. I have a pang in my heart. And thrill with pleasure and laughter of brief delight, and quiver with pain and crave for ecstasy. So all that is very clear, I think.
Yes.
Okay, please continue.
So there is a world, called this, I think, kingdom of little life, where human life exists, is the thought coming to my head.
Yes, it is. He says even thinking man,
Mm.
maybe thinking in the ignorance, not very high yet,
Mhm.
but the music's beat is already present in the heart.
Yes, yes. Mhm. Okay. Imperative, voiceless, ill understood, too far from light, too close to being's core, born strangely in time from the eternal bliss. It presses on heart's core and vibrant nerve. Its sharp, self-seeking tears our consciousness. Our pain and pleasure have that sting for cause, instinct with it, but blind to its true joy, the soul's desire leaps out towards passing things.
Yes, so we have to go through this a bit carefully.
Mhm.
So we have this life force in the beings, plants, man, animals. Imperative. It's imperative. It has to be. It demands attention, demands action. But it's voiceless and it's ill understood because it's too far from light and too close to being's core, too close to us. Born strangely in time from the eternal bliss. So we know now it's born in time from the eternal bliss. But strangely, he says, strangely.
Hmm.
It presses on heart's core and vibrant nerve. Its sharp self-seeking tears our consciousness because it's self-seeking and it's
Mhm.
sharp. It wants this and it tears our consciousness. Then he has a semicolon because he wants us to know that our pain and pleasure have that sting for cause, that sting of self-seeking.
Mhm.
Instinct with it, in other words, filled or infused with it, but
Mhm.
blind to its true joy. The soul's desire leaps out towards passing things. It's not going towards inner things yet. It's leaping out towards passing things. And therefore we have that pain and that desire, and we are blind to its true joy. Good. So carry on.
Okay. All nature's longing drive, none can resist, comes surging through the blood and quickened sense. An ecstasy of the infinite is her cause.
So this is very, very powerful. Very powerful. We have this longing drive of nature that no one can resist this drive. We want to live, we want to enjoy, we want to have our needs and passions and desires. None can resist. And it comes surging through the blood and even the quickened sense. Quickened is a stimulated, stirred sense. An ecstasy of the infinite is her cause. So the cause for all of this is an ecstasy of the infinite. But what is going to happen now with that ecstasy of the infinite? It turns.
It, it turns in us to finite loves and lusts, the will to conquer and have, to seize and keep, to enlarge life's room and scope and pleasure's range, to battle and overcome and make one's own, the hope to mix one's joy with others' joy, a yearning to possess and be possessed, to enjoy and be enjoyed, to feel, to live.
So we see that it turns in us this ecstasy of the infinite. It turns in us to finite loves and lusts. We don't love yet totally the divine. We
Mhm.
have finite loves. We love our children. We love our husbands and
Mhm.
wives. We love good things, beautiful things, music, etc. But loves and lusts, he says, the will to conquer and have, to seize and keep. And we have observed this in humanity many times.
Mhm.
There are people who have simply have the will to conquer and they want to have everything. They
Mhm.
want to seize everything and keep everything. But now he says to enlarge life's room and scope and pleasure's range, to battle and overcome and make one's own. So this is sort of negative so far, but not that negative because the next line says the hope to mix one's joy with others' joy. How beautiful.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yearning to possess and be possessed. Now that is a little bit different, isn't it?
Mhm.
You want to possess someone, and yet you want to be possessed by
Mhm.
someone or something. To enjoy and be enjoyed, to feel, to live.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
there we are. How about that?
Yeah. This is clear. I think it's very close to the Earth's realm.
Very, very close. I mean, you
Yeah,
could say almost it is
it is.
what we are living through.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, let's continue on a little bit more
Okay.
because it's a brief attempt right now.
Mhm. Its rapid end of momentary delight.
Here was its,
Oh, sorry. Here was its early brief attempt to be. Its rapid end of momentary delight, whose stamp of failure haunts all ignorant life. Okay, that's a period, right? Yeah.
yes. So we know already it wants to possess and be possessed. It wants to enjoy and be enjoyed, and even to feel and to live. But
Mhm.
this is only its early and brief attempt to be. So it's not become yet, it's to be.
This to be. Mhm.
Its rapid end, now it's a rapid end. This is interesting. Its rapid end of momentary delight, whose stamp of failure haunts all ignorant life. And we've spoken about this ignorant life in which we live. And in the end, we do not achieve what we truly want in our soul, and that is total union with the divine. So we see that this stamp of failure haunts all ignorant life. Um,
Naritsa, when they say, I mean, this whole phrase about, stamp of failure, um, does it mm, subtly indicate ignorance? I
does it
mean,
does it do what with ignorance? You have to look
um,
at me.
so does it subtly indicate that because you live in ignorance, uh, is that why um,
There's a stamp of failure.
stamp
Yes,
of failure? Mhm.
yes.
Mhm. Okay. Inflicting still its habit on the cells, the phantom of a dark and evil start, ghost like pursues all that we dream and do.
Now he's taken us into a different area
Mm,
because he's just ended that last sentence, whose
mm,
stamp of failure. It's
Mhm.
rapid end of momentary delight, rapid end, stamp of failure that
Mhm.
haunts all ignorant life.
Mhm.
Inflicting, it's putting on
Mhm.
still its habit on the cells of the body
Mhm.
because the phantom of a dark and evil start is pursuing ghost like all that we dream and all that we do.
Mhm. Okay. Although on earth our firm established lives, a working of habit or a sense of law, a steady repetition in the flux, yet are its roots of will ever the same. These passions are the stuff of which we are made.
Yes, so he's elaborating on that.
Mhm.
There are established and firm lives on this earth,
Hmm.
but there's also a working of habit or a sense of law because we have so many laws on earth.
Mhm.
Not allowed to do this, not allowed to do that, you see.
Mhm.
And the habits, well, we have all kinds of habits.
Mhm.
We go to the store, we want to shop, we have to take the children someplace, we have a habit of eating at a certain time, sleeping at a certain time, a
Mhm.
working of habit or a sense of law, a steady repetition in the flux, in other words, in the flow of things. Yet are its roots of will ever the same, semicolon. These passions, these desires, these needs are the stuff of which we are made. And I think that's a good end because it's 4:51 and we
Sure.
have 4 minutes for you to read.
I'll go back to page 139.
Yes.
When life broke through its half drowse in the plant that feels and suffers but cannot move or cry, in beast and in winged bird and thinking man, it made of the heart's rhythm its music's beat. It forced the unconscious tissues to awake and ask for happiness and earn the pang and thrill with pleasure and laughter of brief delight and quiver with pain and crave for ecstasy.
I would suggest you say not earn, but earn. Earn.
Earn,
No, not earn. No, earn.
earn, earn,
Ha,
earn,
lighter, earn. If you earn,
earn,
how much was your earnings this year? Earning,
or, okay,
earning.
earn,
You work on it this week.
okay,
Okay, let's carry on.
earn.
Imperative.
Yeah. Imperative, voiceless, ill understood, too far from light, too close to being's core, born strangely in time from the eternal bliss. It presses on heart's core and vibrant nerve, its sharp self seeking tears our consciousness.
Tears, tears.
Tears. Okay.
Like you
Tears.
rip something apart, tear it.
Tears. It presses on heart's core and vibrant nerve. Its sharp self seeking tears our consciousness. Our pain and pleasure have that sting for cause, instinct with it, but blind to its true joy. The soul's desire leaps out towards passing things. All nature's longing drive none can resist, comes surging through the blood and quickened sense. An ecstasy of the infinite is her cause. It turns in us to finite love and lusts, to finite loves and lusts, the will to conquer and have, to seize and keep, to enlarge life's room and scope and pleasure's range, to battle and overcome and make one's own, the hope to mix one's joy with others' joy, a yearning to possess and be possessed, to enjoy and be enjoyed, to feel, to live. Here was its early brief attempt to be, its rapid end of momentary delight, whose stamp of failure haunts all ignorant life, inflicting still its habits on the cells, the phantom of a dark and evil start, ghost like pursues all that we dream and do. Although on earth our firm established lives, a working of habit or a sense of law, a steady repetition in the flux, yet are its roots of will ever the same. These passions are the stuff of which we are made.
Any questions?
Say that again, Narad sir.
Any questions?
Questions? No, I think I'm clear, Narad sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are certain words that are difficult
Mhm.
in English. Earn, earn. To earn something. What is,
So
how,
I have to sort of don't put the accent on R, right?
no,
Or
er.
or
Okay, think of the word her.
her,
Her.
earn.
No,
Okay. Oh,
accentuate that word. Her.
her
His and her.
is and her, her,
Earn.
earn.
Little better. Little better. Okay. Namaste, Shilpa.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, Narad sir. Thanks a lot. Yeah.